Every day, 35 Americans suffer a spinal cord injury that forces them into a wheelchair.
And life for them will never be the same. But John Stair is here to tell us that there is a local group trying to step in and help as many people as they can. John?
Yes, indeed. The guy you see behind me here, Jason Lucchese, he makes his living as a house flipper, but he's also started fixing up houses for people who are wheelchair bound. He wants to give them no flipping excuses to stop their life from being as good as it can be, despite the new challenges they face. It is perhaps the most basic need for someone in a wheelchair. A safe way to get in and out of their house. At this East Side Indianapolis home,
we'll do inside.
Contractors are building a ramp to a new life for the young man who lives here.
We're not here to get paid. We're just here to help somebody that's in need. 57.
These volunteers showed up for 31-year-old Alex Hurtado.
From here down, I can't feel anything.
Paralyzed in a car accident 4 years ago, and watching them build his ramp from inside the house.
They've been such a great help for me.
They need help with widening the doors.
That help begins with Jason Lucchese, who makes his money flipping houses, fixing them up to sell for a profit.
Giving back is such a rewarding feeling.
He used his expertise to start No Flipping Excuses.
Nice.
A nonprofit that fixes homes for free.
Go ahead, right there. We'll get it beat down.
To better serve people in wheelchairs like Alex.
We wanted to come in and really give Alex, the life that he desires.
The group is working with a handful of people across the country right now, and Alex is the first in Indianapolis. When No Flipping Excuses takes on a project like this, the commitment doesn't end here at the front door. They also think about the inside of the house, things they can do like widening doorways and fixing heating and plumbing to make sure that a person in a wheelchair can have the best quality of life possible.
We had to be able to get them proper electricity so that the furnace and hot water tank would work, so we had to redo that whole entire electrical panel.
Before that, Alex and his mother couldn't even take showers in their house. They had to rely on friends or family members, adding to an already hard life. The work of No Flipping Excuses is helping make it just a little easier.
I love them to death. They're awesome. Every time they come over here, it's just a great experience.
An experience that these guys want to build upon, with no flipping excuses blocking the way. Now, the group is based here in Indianapolis, but it wants to continue reaching out to help people all over the country. And if you want to know more about what the group is doing or how you can help, or make a donation even, I put a link for the group with this story on our website. You'll find it at WTHR.com.
It's really cool to see these life-changing improvements that they're making for these folks.
They're making great improvements for these guys, and so many people volunteering their time and materials and talents to do it. It really is something great to see people coming together like that.
And we love the name, don't we?
Yeah.
They're great. Thanks,
absolutely.
John.
No flipping excuses.
Right.
Thank you, John.